For $999, they still can't fix the biggest handheld problem. The ROG Ally X is the most powerful handheld you can buy, but at $999, it's also the most expensive way to play games you already own. The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme is a beast. I ran Cyberpunk 2077 at 1080p with ray tracing on and hit a stable 45-50 frames per second, something the Steam Deck OLED can only dream of. The 24GB of LPDDR5X, 8000 RAM means you can keep a browser, Discord, and the game all open without stutter. The 80 watt-hours battery is genuinely huge. In real gaming, I got about 6 hours of Baldur's Gate 3 at 15 watts TDP, which doubles the Steam Deck's endurance. For a handheld this powerful, that's class-leading, and the 22.3-hour idle claim is technically true if you never touch it. The display is bright and smooth. At 500 nits, it's usable outdoors, and the 120Hz refresh rate makes fast-paced shooters like Halo Infinite feel incredibly fluid. The 7-inch 1080p panel is sharp, though it's still a TFT LCD, not OLED, so blacks are more gray than deep. The Xbox integration is more than a sticker. The dedicated Xbox button opens the Game Pass app instantly, and Cloud Save syncs seamlessly with my console. I picked up my Ally X mid-game on the couch, then finished the same save on my Series X. That's the dream. The ergonomics are a huge step up from the original Ally. The deeper grips and textured back make it comfortable for 2-hour sessions, and the dual USB-C ports, one USB 4, one 3.2 Gen 2, mean you can charge and use an eGPU at the same time. The fingerprint sensor is also quick and reliable. Here's what you get. Desktop computer high-performance 7-inch gaming and productivity display 1920 by 1080 Glare TFT LCD with 120Hz refresh rate delivers ultra-smooth visuals for gaming and streaming. 10-point capacitive multi-touch panel plus precision pointing device ensures intuitive control. Powered by Windows 11 Home 64-bit. This black handheld balances portability. 11.4 inches by 4.8 inches by 1.1 inches, 1.6 pounds, and immersive play. High-voltage top-tier AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme Processor 8, Core/16, thread chip paired with integrated AMD Radeon graphics, 24GB LPDDR5X, 8000 onboard memory, and 1TB SI 4.0x 4nm SSD for lightning-fast load times, seamless multitasking, and crisp gaming graphics. Max power consumption of 65 watts optimizes performance without excessive energy drain. And long-lasting battery and flexible power options 4-cell 80 watt-hours lithium polymer battery offers up to 13.9 hours of video playback or 22.3 hours of idle use. Ideal for all-day gaming marathons or remote work. The price is the elephant in the room. At $999, this costs more than a Series X and a Steam Deck OLED combined, yet it's still a Windows handheld with all the jank that entails. Driver updates still occasionally break games, and the Windows 11 interface is a mess with a controller. The screen is not OLED. The Steam Deck OLED has deeper blacks and better colors for $250 less, and the Ally X's LCD shows noticeable backlight bleed in dark scenes. For a premium price, you'd expect a premium panel. The fan can get loud. Under heavy load, it's like a small jet engine, not as bad as the original Ally, but still annoying in a quiet room. The speakers are also mediocre, lacking the punch of the Steam Deck OLED's audio. The Japan version label is a red flag. You're getting a Japanese power adapter and potentially a different warranty, which could be a hassle if you're in the US. It also runs Windows 11 Home in Japanese by default, though switching to English is easy. The ROG Ally X is the best Windows handheld you can buy, but it's not for everyone. If you live in Game Pass and want max performance, it's worth the premium. But for most, the Steam Deck OLED is smarter value. Check the price on Amazon using the link in the description, and let me know in the comments if you'd spend $999 on a handheld.